If you and your partner broke up for either of these two reasons, it can be fixed. Number one, they said something vague to you, like, I need to work on myself. I need time. I just don't feel the spark anymore. Any of these vague kind of reasons that don't really make much sense to you. Or if they said some little thing that, like, I don't like the way your kid ties the shoelaces, like something that doesn't make sense, that's sort of vague. If they send any of that, that's representative of a loss of attraction. And believe it or not, you can actually work through that. Likewise, if your partner's an avoidant and you're the more secure, anxiously attached partner, and they've had some events happen in their family or at work or at school or one of these other big obligatory, categories of life, something's happened there and they've decided to cut the relationship off due to stress reasons, okay? These things can absolutely be fixed as well. On the subject of attraction, you can make mistakes and you can make somebody detest you. And you can also, hit some home runs and make somebody want to chase you. And so when you start to do the right things, aka after a breakup, you go no contact, you build yourself up, etc. Okay. And then when they come back around, you're handling your texting process the right way. You're being fun and playful and all these things. The things they say to you in that space from a place of rising attraction is markedly different from that moment where they finally decided to break up with you and they say, hey, I'm done. Attraction is not a yes or no thing. It's a spectrum where at one pole, you've got, being repulsed. On the other pole, it's like absolute attraction, okay? And at any given time, your tick marker as to where you stand with that person could be all the way over here or all the way over here or somewhere in the middle. It's the things that you do that move the tick marker one way or the other. And this applies even if they said they were done for good. It's never actually over if you know what you're doing. Now, with avoidance, when they're experiencing stress and they're getting rid of their relationships, understand that the stress that they're experiencing is a temporary thing. Okay, now this doesn't excuse them to cut and run every time that they experience stress, but if you give them the space to have this little time away from you and allow them to miss you over time by going no contact, okay, eventually that little window of time is going to pass and they're going to feel really, really lonely and like they made a bad decision. Avoidants aren't sociopaths, okay? They still love, they still miss. It's just that they're better at stuffing their emotions down. So give them enough time and they're going to come back around. And then hopefully by then you can get into therapy or get them into therapy to address that avoidant tendency. Now, if you want to tell me your situation and get some advice on how to move forward, click on my profile, click this link down here and get in touch with me.